All right, y'all. So today I wanted to talk about evaluating functions. This is going to be part 2, and this will be the second way to evaluate your functions. This will be at a specific y value. So this will give you an output, and you're going to have to find what your input was to figure these out. So that means we're going to go to the inside of our notes again. I'm going to go right here to the very top right corner. And it says to evaluate a function at a specific y value. 1. Set the function equal to the given value. And then solve for x. So something you're going to notice about these is that our input, or the way they ask the question, will look a little bit different than it did before. So for these, we're going to have an f of x is equal to some sort of number. Unlike the other ones we saw, where it was just f of a number. So these are going to look a little bit different, and like it says, it's going to be a little bit different in the way we solve them. So instead of replacing just your x with a number, you're going to replace your f of x with a number. So let's take a look at number 7 down here and try it out. So we have f of x equal to 3x minus 28. So we have f of x equal to 7. We also have an f of x here. So when I say set it equal to the number, we're going to set this whole thing equal to 7. We're replacing f of x with a 7. So it's going to be 7 equals 3x minus 28. Okay. Now we're just going to solve for x, and we've done this quite a few times before. This was our entire first unit. So we're just going to get x by itself. So we're going to start with the numbers over on the right side. I'm going to start by adding 28 to both sides. That's gone. We end up with 35 over here. Just like I said in the last video, I don't expect you to know these numbers off the top of your head. So we are going to heavily use calculators here. And next, I still want x by itself, so I'm going to divide by 3. So we get x equals 35 divided by 3. That is 11.6666, on and on forever. I'm going to round this. I'm going to say it's 11.7. And we're good. So, whole point of these ones is to set it equal if you see an equal sign. So what I mean is, since this has an equal sign in our find part, that means we're going to set this part equal to that number. Okay, let's take a look at the next one. We have 8. So, given f of x is equal to 15 minus 1/2 x, we want to find f of x equal to negative 9. So once again, we have an f of x that is equal to negative 9. So we're just going to replace f of x with negative 9. So I'm going to have negative 9 equals 15 minus 1/2 x. And then once again, we're just going to solve for x here, just like we've done before. I have a positive 15, so I want to subtract that first. That's gone. So we have negative 24 over here, minus 1/2 x. And then once again, there are multiple ways that you can do this. I'm going to do it using fractions because that's the way I'm most comfortable. I see that we have negative 1/2. That half, this fraction bar, tells me that we're going to divide here. So instead of dividing, I'm going to multiply by the bottom. So I'm going to multiply by negative 2. Because when I do that, these will disappear. So I'll just have an x over here equal to negative 2 times negative 24. That's going to be 48. And we're good. Okay, number 9. Given f of x is equal to x minus 26 over 7, we want to find f of x equal to 28. So I'm setting it equal to 28. Nothing else on the other side has changed. I only changed the f of x. All right, I see we have a fraction. I want to get rid of that. So I'm going to multiply by the bottom again. When I do that, these are gone. And I have 7 times 28. That is going to be 196 equals x minus 26. Okay, still want x by itself here, so I'm going to add 26. That's gone, so we get x is equal to 196 plus 26. That is 222. And that's our answer. Okay, let's do another one. We got number 10. All right. Given f of x is equal to 3.4 times the quantity of x minus 5, we want to find when f of x is equal to negative 13. So negative 13 equals 3.4 times x minus 5. Okay, I see a set of parentheses here. So what I want to do is distribute that 3.4 to everything that's inside the parentheses. So we're going to end up with negative 13 equals 3.4x minus 3.4 times 5 is going to be 17. Alrighty. Now we're just going to solve, so I'm adding 17 to both sides. That's going to give me 4 equals 3.4x. Still want x by itself, so I'm going to divide by 3.4. And that will give me x equal to 4 divided by 3.4. That's 1.1764. We're not going to do the whole thing. We're just going to round that to the next hundred space, and that's going to be 1.2. So keep in mind, you don't have to write it out if it's like some crazy huge number. It's just going to be easier to do the rounded version. All right, 11. Okay, so our f of x is equal to 1 over 3 times 6x plus 12. We want to find it at 18. So I'm going to say 18 equals 1 over 3 times 6x plus 12. Okay, so 18 will equal our 1/3 distributed to everything on the inside. So that's going to be 6 over 3x plus 12 over 3. Remember, because these have a 1 at the bottom of them. Okay, then we're going to simplify. We got 18 equals 6 divided by 3, that's 2, plus 12 divided by 3, that's 4. All right, now from here, we're just going to solve, and I'm going to squish it together because I'm out of space. So we got 14 equals 2x, and then divide by 2, so that x is by itself, and x will equal 14 divided by 2, and that's 7. Okay, last one is number 12. So, given f of x is equal to 5 times x plus 7 minus 12, we're going to find f of x at 77. So, 77 will equal 5 times x plus 7 minus 12. We're going to distribute that 5 first. So we get 77 equals 5x plus 35 minus 12. Okay, I'm going to combine these two like terms first. So we'll have 77 equals 5x plus 23. Then subtract the 23 from both sides. Oopsies, 23. These are gone. So we have 5x equals 54. And then divide by 5, divide by 5. So 54 divided by 5 will be 10.8. And that's our answer for that one. So for these, you're just going to set them equal to whatever number it gives you and then solve for x. Unlike our other ones, where we were just plugging in our x. So be very, very careful with these. There are two different ways to do them. You just need to look at the way they present the question. So up here, where I had our f of x, or f of a number, and then f of x equals a number, that is where you're going to look to see what you're doing. All right, so let me know if you have any questions, but that is going to be it for our evaluating functions. That's it. Have a good day. Bye.